Welcome everybody. This is Mike from our Midwest homestead, urban homestead. Sorry about that. Um, this is going to be an update on where we are with our farming, or not farming, gardening, homesteading. And behind me today, I tilled a 28 by 14 plot where I will be planting corn, squash, and beans, the three sisters. And this is basically just going to be an update because the wife and I, Ann, have been working long hours at our regular jobs, and we are trying to. We've got the garden planted, mostly tomatoes, peppers, potatoes, onions, and we did not film that because of how busy we have been. So this, like I said, this is going to be an update on where we are, and so we have not been filming, but trying to keep up. And pause. What?
And we also have been trying to amend the soil that we just
Yes,
dug up.
yes, today after I tilled the 28 by 14 plot for the corn, squash, and beans, we are amending it with manure, organic manure, which I use. Um, it's New Plant Life composted manure. It's organic, and we get that from our local Menards. And we also put the fluffy stuff in from the chicken coop, which would be the chicken manure and their bedding, which makes the soil fluffy also and aerates it. So yes, and here in a few minutes I'm going to till it up so it gets mixed in better, and I'll start planting my corn. And if she will pause for a minute, I'll take you over to a. Okay, so this is the primary garden that we have been working on, and in this plot right here to the left is where we have our potatoes. We have red potatoes over to the far left, and they're coming up real nice. And the white potatoes look like they're doing amazing coming up. And pretty soon I'm gonna have to find some straw to put on top of those. And next to the potatoes, I have cucumbers on both sides of this trellis right here. I got cucumbers starting to come up there, pickling in the back, pickling cucumbers, and then regular cutting cucumbers. And back behind the potatoes, I've got Brussels sprouts coming up. And then back behind the garlic and onions, I have peas against that trellis back there. They're not up yet, but they are working on it. And then, like I said, the garlic right here on the left, which is looking really good. And then the yellow onions. And then right here in front, I've got some cabbages coming up. And in front of this cabbage, I've got what they call pak choy, which is similar to bok choy. It's a cabbage also. And then over here are our peppers, a variety of peppers that we have growing. And they're doing fairly well. And right here in front, I have 4 tomatillos. And in between the tomatillos, I've got, and I probably need to thin these out, but I've got radishes coming up really nicely. And these are bartender radishes and breakfast radishes. And I've got a little escapee radishes going on right here in between. And here are my variety of tomatoes over here. And I think they could be doing better, but they're not doing too bad. And I'm supposed to have red butter lettuce right here, but I think I might have planted a little deep. It looks like there's something coming up a little bit, but I think I did. I planted a little deep, and it's going to probably take them a little bit longer to come up. And then over here I have the butter crunch lettuce, and it's not doing anything yet. So that's our primary garden for now. I would have done an update a week or so ago when we did do the planting, but I got called into work early for overtime, so that's why we've been missing from YouTube for right now. And behind me, we did a shed that we would have filmed putting it together, but I am one of those people that when I get frustrated, expletives come out, and it's a nice shed, and it was easier than the metal shed that I have put up in the past, but I still, like I said, expletives were still coming out because it wasn't lining up the way I wanted it to all right away, because I tend to be a perfectionist. And it was actually a fun project, but like I said, we didn't film it, and it is a nice shed. If you want to come and take a look inside, it's an 8x10 Suncrest, and it's a duroplastic type shed, which weather resistant. And I put a shop light inside there that is control. It will be charged by solar, so when we're in there we can see. And I think that is it for right now. And have a good night. And if you like my stuff, my channel, my gardening, please like, subscribe, and share. And have a good evening. Thank you.